Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Senang sekali saya dapat kembali menjumpai pemirsa sekalian dalam Minanews yang pada kesempatan kali ini bersama saya Sri Astuti dan rekan saya Sajadi dan pemirsa sekalian. Pada kesempatan ini kita kedatangan tamu yang istimewa karena beliau datang jauh dari Afghanistan. Beliau adalah Dr. Emal Wardak, di mana beliau adalah Kepala Departemen Ortopedi dan Traumatologi Rumah Sakit Wazir Akbar Khan di Kabul, Afghanistan. Nah, bersama beliau ini kita akan membahas mengenai kondisi terkini di Afghanistan, terutama mengenai fasilitas dan juga pelayanan kesehatan di sana. Kemudian bagaimana kondisi saudara-saudara kita di Afghanistan dan juga tujuan beliau datang ke Indonesia. Baik, kita sapa terlebih dahulu tamu kita pada hari ini. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, dokter.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. First of all, we would like to say thank you for your time and your coming. And I am Sri Astuti. You can call me Astuti. And he is my partner, Sajadi. We are journalists on Minanews. And at this time, we are on Minanews Talk program that broadcasting on Minanews official YouTube channel.
Okay.
Okay. And welcome to Indonesia, doctor. And I hope you enjoy and also have a best experience in Indonesia. And it is your first time visit to Indonesia, doctor.
Yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yes, it is. First of all, thank you very much. I thank Mercy and thank you for inviting me. It's honor to be here in Indonesia, the land of really hospitality, humanitarianism. It's kind of tolerism I could see on this short visit, so I'm very glad and I will be taking very good memories from here, inshallah.
Sure. And Doctor, Sajadi will deliver some question for you.
Yes.
Thank you, Astuti and Dr. Emal. First of all, we would like to introduce about Minanews. Minanews is an international news agency who publishes in 3 languages: in Indonesia, Arabic, and in English. And we are working is in based on Islamic value. We voicing support for our brother and sister Muslim in the world, like in Palestine, in countries in Middle East, and of course in Afghanistan. We focus on.
One thing which I would like to say again, I'm really impressed and I'm really glad I came here, because the way Indonesia, the people, the government, they are practicing Islam, it is the real Islam. It is how it has to be followed. That's how you should interpret Quran. Quran is the book which we all follow. We are all brothers and sisters and Muslims, inshallah. And we thank you that because you have the advantage of peace, stability in a country which is independent. And I think with this, your publications and your broadcasting, inshallah, the people who really need, who does not have the real knowledge of what Islam is, they will inshallah learn from it.
Sure.
And how you to get to Indonesia? And you know Mercy.
Yes, it's a very interesting story, and it's, our brothers, we had a very bad earthquake last year, not last year, this year only. We had almost more than 2,000 deaths and more than around 8,000 injured and more than 50,000 people displaced from their homes. So it was a very big crisis for us. And our brothers and sisters who are really friend of us and a friend of our nation, they came in to rescue to us. They came to help us, and one of them was Mercy. They came with a whole team, with all necessary equipments, and to Kabul to help us. And then, because I am in charge of the orthopedic and traumatology center in Kabul in Afghanistan, so from the ministry I was introduced to them. And then they were there with us for 2 weeks, and they helped us, and also they donated us some of the instruments, and then our friendship got stronger and stronger, and then that's how my connection with Indonesia is.
Oh, your organization connect to Mercy. Mercy. Yes. And is your as a doctor in hospital in Kabul, the head of department. How is the your activities as a doctor in Afghanistan? And this now we know that Afghanistan led by the Taliban government. Uh, what is the difference between the previous government? I think?
One thing which I would like to say, that because for health there is no change at all. There is no change at all, actually. We were the previous government employees, and we are right now with our new government. We are the employees of new government. The only thing which we are suffering right now is that because of the international restrictions on the banking system and not recognizing, and travel restrictions, a supply of medicine, supply of equipments is a problem, and we are suffering. The economy of the people has gone down, and everybody now comes to government hospitals for treatment, and we are now very badly loaded. My Mercy friends, they are witness to that. We are one hospital, we almost do 30 to 40 surgeries in 24 hours, which is very much for one center with a 250 bed. So, but still, we are coping with that. When inshallah, we hope that Allah will soon open the doors, that we will also be stable, the economy becomes stable, the security becomes stable, and we will have a long-lasting Islamic government.
How about the issue of freezing of Afghanistan asset by the US? This is impact for medical workers.
For everybody, it's not only for medical, because it is a chain. If the people are having good health, they eat good, they are stress-free, their health will be good, and there will be no accidents, there will be no fighting, there will be no war, and these assets which has truly belongs to Afghan government, the United States does not has the right to freeze them, but unfortunately they have done so. But there is a saying, after every dark there will be a light. So we hope that we'll see someday light. We are suffering. Actually, now we are used to it. For the past 50 years we are in war. And our people are really now strong enough, but we are tired of war. Enough for us. We are a beautiful country. We have everything, from minerals, from mine to gas to oil to gold. But unfortunately, the big powers, they do not allow us to be stable and peaceful.
Yeah, I forgot about your visiting Indonesia. What is your activities, especially do cooperation with Mercy? I think in
Yes, my visit so far it's my second day here. Yesterday we saw the university hospital. We met the head of the departments there. We exchanged knowledge there. We visited their orthopedic department and we exchanged our knowledge. And so far we are trying to collaborate with the university and the Department of Orthopedic and Trauma in Mercy, so that we can have some exchange of our people from here. They can come to our Kabul, or from Kabul they can come here for learning purpose. So slowly our bonding increases and we have cooperation in the medical field, inshallah, the best possible way.
What is your opinion about Mercy? Is this the many doctor serving as a volunteer in humanity?
One thing which I know now about Mercy, Mercy is a truly humanitarian organization. It's a wonderful organization. Whoever has been behind this, he is you can say a true human and true Muslim, you can say. Yes. Because the work they are doing it, they do not ask reward from human, they ask reward from Allah, and that is something which is required for humanism, and they are spreading the name of Indonesia in a way that is really needed, and what really the Indonesian people are. They are real helpers and humans and true followers.
Do you have any plans to join with Mercy or make like organization in Afghanistan like Mercy?
Inshallah, we are working on that, and I'm already a volunteer for Mercy.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. About the struggle, the medical workers.
Oh, yes.
And,
It's udah tadi.
okay. And as he mentioned about how medical struggle in Afghanistan situation right now, and how the community in economy going down right now, and how they access the health facilities in this situation is any difficult for them.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, we have difficulties, I said, with the medical supply, with the pharmacy, with some of our doctors and our medical staff unfortunately left because of the change of the government and turmoil. But who were committed and who are there, they are working day and night to make it possible. And new government which has come, they are also very cooperative. They are working day and night to provide the maximum possible for the people all around the country. There are difficulties because people are really in need. People are not having any money because they are not getting paid. They are not getting salaries, and whatever. Some of them, they had some money in banks. The banks is not giving them money. So this is these things are causing problem, and that's why the government institution are now filled up with sick people, with people who needs healthcare, medicine. So we are trying our best. We are working 24/7 to whatever in our human capacity we can, we do it.
And we also get information that Taliban government plans to divide it between men and women in public facilities like in school and also in health facilities. How you look at this in this current situation in these facilities and human resources in Afghanistan?
One thing is that media what says. One thing is my what I'm seeing, and my colleagues from Mercy, they were there with me for 2 weeks. We were together, and the hospital which we are working, and the ministry which we went, and the city which we went. Actually, it is not like that. Sharia is something which everybody has to follow properly. Like Here it is. We male female health workers, we are joined together. We are not separated. We work together. It is not like that. In offices, female workers are working. Yes, in some places have been like in schools, in universities. They are have actually they separate it, and where it's not separated, they want to separate it. So it has its impact, of course, because you need infrastructure for that, you need teachers for that, you need extra workforce for that. So that has to come slowly. But this way, it impacts again the normal common public, the students. But as a normal routine, there is nothing like this, and in the Taliban and the new government, they do have respect for the females, and there is the lady can walk, they can travel. It is what especially the media which are not pro the government, they are having, and they have a big hand in the marketing and propagating. It is not like that. Life is totally normal.
Okay. And Doctor, how you look at the opportunities cooperation either with Indonesian government or its NGOs?
Alhamdulillah, I see a huge potential for cooperation between these two countries because yesterday we went to the Islamic University and we were welcomed, and we came to know that there are 36 universities which is same, they are following the Islamic laws, Islamic Sharia, but with knowledge, with science mixed in. So that this is what is actually required for this new generation and for the new upcoming people, because without knowledge you cannot be human, let it be Islam, a Muslim. So first of all, that knowledge should come, and then you choose your pathway. But unfortunately, we doing it the opposite way. We first become Muslims, then we try to be humans. There are huge opportunities, and I hope in this I will convey to my government, inshallah, that we should utilize these opportunities for the maximum benefit of our future generations.
Doctor, about Mercy plans to build a hospital in Kabul. In your opinion, what is their community and government their opinion about these plans?
Well, actually, if the Mercy is having this plan, it will be more than welcome, and it will be something which will stay for generations. And the Indonesian's name will be stamped forever, so inshallah, because this will be a bond of friendship forever. And I came to know that they have opened a hospital in Palestine and one more place, and it is something which is very much needed actually for us, and we hope that this will be not in talk, and it will be implemented, inshallah, also.
Will you take part in this?
Of course, inshallah. Yes, active part.
The last question is about these difficulties of your government about economic, and then what is your medical work in this difficult situation? We know that many disaster like floods in Afghanistan, but the medical workers struggling in serving this community.
The first thing I would like to convey, if my leaders, my government, hopefully will listen, the medical community is the servant of the people, and we are the true servants of our people. We do not belong to any government.
Yeah.
We are the servants of our people. Not only our people, but the humanity. It is very much to be noted, because sometimes, unfortunately, there are some instances that some of the medical fraternity, some have been kidnapped, some have been killed, some have been tortured. Yes, and we have some problems. Sometimes we face these problems. But we have to stay strong. We have to sacrifice. If you don't sacrifice, you don't stand. You don't make up your place, your position in the society. Right now, our medical fraternity's work is more harder and more beneficial than a soldier guarding the border. So we hope, inshallah, Allah will reward us, and this is what we are hoping, and we want more freedom, a little bit of more perks for our medical fraternity and for our who are working in the medical system, because they are having problems, and we hope that the doors will open for Afghanistan to everything now runs on economy. If your economy is better, everything slowly develops with that. So we hope that our security and economy become stable, and inshallah we medically will also be stable.
Our government, especially Minister of Foreign Affairs, is also they voicing about the education for women in Afghanistan. And what's do you explain about what has happened in a woman in Afghanistan and how to show the world? This is
First of all, we would like to thank the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the government of Indonesia, to have concern. They have showed concern, yes, for the education of the woman, because if woman is educated, your whole family is educated. That is, society is educated. If you are, that is how you build your society. And without women, you cannot do anything. But the concerns which right now we have, hopefully it will be solved. And right now universities are open. The girls are going for studies. But the 6 to 12 standard, the schools are banned for them because of some political issue, unfortunately. What is that political issue? I don't know, even nobody knows, I think, except some small group of people. There are hopes, inshallah, that they will open this soon. And if they do not open this 1 year of wastage of a generation, it means that you will suffer for next 10 years to fill that gap, unfortunately. And we hope that this will be resolved soon, and we again request and we thank the government of Indonesia to again voice this to our government, because Indonesia has the largest population of Islamic Muslims, and also the Sharia, the law in everything is the ulama here in our way, they are world renowned. So we hope that they will influence and share that political force to resolve this matter soon.
Okay, Doctor, thank you. Thank you very much for your coming and for your time to Minanews. And
I hope I spoke good.
So good.
Inshallah.
Very good.
It's good.
I hope I go back and they don't kill me.
And we send our greetings to our brother and sister in Afghanistan.
Inshallah, I will.
Oke, terima kasih kepada pemirsa Minanews yang telah menyaksikan sesi Minatalks kali ini bersama dokter kita dari Afghanistan. Sampai jumpa di sesi Minatalks selanjutnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.